Hey, YouTubers, it's your boy Domination. This is Back in the Base. Struggling to do this how Texas baby man does back. You know what it is. It is. Real men rise. Real it is. Real men rise up. Fake men rise down. Real women rise up. Fake women rise down. Prep the word preach and preach on. And today's topic we're going to talk about is man, oh man, Prince Solomon. I hear you, man. I hear you, dude. Bro, I mean, myself, I never call myself black conscious. I never say it because, fuck all this conscious and consciousness shit. You need to have that self-aware consciousness. Because this whole consciousness that people like to talk about, and I hate it when my people do that, man. There are no exceptions of the Ku Klux Klan, the fucking skinheads, and the and naturalist, the naturalist movement, and all the rest of those motherfuckers, even Nation of Islam and the Black Israelites. They some straight up bitches, man. The Black Israelites and the Nation of Islam, they a fucking joke. I mean, those people, man, they talk all that shit about, talking about the black woman is God. If the black woman is God, then how come? Matter of fact, ain't that a black woman got shot in Washington, D.C. and sisters didn't say a word? What does that tell you? Because they don't want to be next in there getting murdered out. They're a joke, man. Them motherfuckers are a joke. They act like they speak for the rest of the world, and they don't. They only speak for them. They just like the Klan. I hope they drop dead, every last one of them, because they need to put their ass in jail, because everything they do, they talk all this shit. Come on, man. And look, Mr. Farrakhan, come on. He called himself the freest black man in the world. Mr. Farrakhan, how the hell are you free and you don't know what being free is? I swear, I can't stand these kind of people. Then I heard Fessor Griff. I lost a lot of respect for Fessor Griff. Because that was fucking foul that he talking about Kim Kardashian's wife, man. Look, regardless what people think of Kim Kardashian, but damn, that's still that man's wife. Because he wouldn't want somebody to talk to his woman. People make mistakes. I'm going to say this, man. I never, but I agree with you. My response to yours, man, to this whole black consciousness, I ain't gonna lie. There are black people with that mindset right there. I'm the mother goddess, and I am goddess, man. I mean, all that shit is bullshit out the fucking door. But let's be honest, man. Them same women that talk all that shit, trying to press them in a man to get a man to get a man for she can suck a dick. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. In our community, I ain't gonna lie to you. They do think like that. They got the mindset like that, man. They got the mindset, call themselves conscious. Fuck all this consciousness shit. They need to have self-aware conscious. Be aware of certain stuff. Because if you really conscious, you gotta content yourself if you know what you're saying is true or not what you're saying is true. Because a lot of this shit that these motherfuckers talk about, they just be talking. But yet I don't hear them build no fucking community, and yet I don't hear us trying to get our own 40 acres, our own mule. We have to ask for a fucking white person for something. What does that tell you? What the fuck that tell you? Black women don't even own their own hair salon. So what does that tell you? What the fuck that tells you? I mean, we got mad at Bill Cosby. Now, Bill Cosby out of line, but some of that stuff you got to admit it is true. Let's be honest. Most average black woman today, they got a mindset of like this. I'm a black woman, struggle, can't find a good man, and then you have another black woman. I don't need no man. I'm a woman. I'm an independent. I'm a strong. You can't handle a strong black woman. That type of shit. They're the only ones with this mindset. I mean, that why you think they come at Beyonce as she does? She wouldn't say that shit to Jay-Z. And Jay-Z made more money than her. And I still don't think those two fell in love. I really think they just a couple they know is going to be the biggest hip hop couple in the world. They the two of the most biggest sellouts, man. I ain't gonna lie, but I understand why they got the mindset they got. Even Oprah Winfrey, she just trying to promote a goddamn movie, but people didn't even know who the hell she was in Switzerland. And this is the same place where the Ku Klux Klan actually originally name came from, but it's really fucking Knight Templars. I'm telling you, man. You know, I feel you. I feel you on this. But before I'm gonna wrap this up in a few months and a few minutes, I'm gonna show you this whole black consciousness that people talks about. Black consciousness. Black Consciousness Movement BCM was a grassroots a part of holders of activist movement that an engagement in South Africa in the middle of the 1960s out of the political vaccine created by the gentleman and abandonment of the African national consciousness and the pen of Africanist consciousness and the leadership after the shipment of Valley and massacre in the 1960s. The BCM is represent a social movement for the political consciousness. Black consciousness Black consciousness a region or with the deeper root in the Christianity. You hear what it says, Christianity. In 1966, the Artemis Church under and Bishop Roberts and Celebrate by Taylor was covered as a meeting which later on led to the foundation of the University Christian movement. UCM. This was become as the vehicle for the black consciousness. You hear what it says, right? They're saying, well, we're doing this because we knew it's going to be a biggest a market trade to sell the market to buy that sell to a best market to sell to get the public to buy the stuff. Man, I'm gonna say to this. Listen to this. The BCM tack what they are saw as the traditionally white value and perhaps in the constant demanding and values of white people of the liberal opinion, they refuse to regain of a white liberal's opinion on the pros and the cons of the black consciousness. And the readjustment of the white monopoly on the truth as the central tent of their movement. While this philosophy at the first granted in disagreement a longer of black anti and partisan activists within the South America, it was sooner adapted by the most as the positive delapse as a result in this engagement of a great closer consciously and the soldier around of black groups in general, which is in the turn of bringing black consciousness to the forefront of the and partisan of the struggle within South Africa. You hear what it says, right? You hear what it says. And listen to this. I mean, it sounds more bullshit when it said this. The BCM policy of the possibility of the challenge of the betterment of the Parliament of the South African as a meeting of the translate black thought into the rejected and the replay of the opinion or the methodology to attempt a larger encapsulate and they brought it into the uh, direct conflict with the full force of security and absolute of the Department of the Red black men. You are on your own. And to be is the really cry as the and muster of the activists of community into measurement what was to become as a ruthless campaign of the challenges to what was then rather referred to by the BCM as the system is evenly on the sparkle as a confront on the 16 June and 1976 in the we to an uprise when 166 176 people are killed. People are killed mainly by the South African security forces that need and evaluate as the students and to march to protest the use of the African of language in these in African schools to unrest of spread like wildfire throughout the country. However, and also is successfully implemented a system at the compatibility of of local commit limited to the federal of the argument of the racism. The BCM itself was the declared by the security action taken against its leaders and a social program by the 19 June 1976. 123 key members has been banned and confront to the removal of the retro district in 1977. All BCM is the related of the argument was banned. Was banned. Many of its members was arrested, and their social program is dismantled under provision of the newly the mental of the Internet Social and Apparatus Act in September 1977. It was banned on the national leader Steve Biko was murdered while in the custody of the South African security police. You hear what it says, right? So the black conscience was come from Stephen Biko. I'm gonna say to this, man. Look, I never called myself black consciences. See, this is Stephen Biko. Stephen Biko. So they name after him. He the one used the phrase "this black is beautiful." They got it from him. Look, I understand you supposed to love your blackness and stuff like that, but what are we really saying? Are we saying that blacks got to be darker? The only reason why we say black is beautiful because we got the same mindset as Caucasian. We just don't want to admit it. And it says the student leader, he was later, was the founder of the Black Conscious Movement, which would empowerment and the motive of the much of the urban black population since in his death in the police custody. He has been called as a man of the anti-imperialist movement while living. In his writing and his activist attempt to the empower of black people, and he was famous from his slogan is "Black is beautiful."
which he was described as meaning, man, you are okay as you are, to beginning to look in yourself as a human being. Even in through the Biko was never a member of the African National Congress is ANC. The ANC have included him in the Parliament of the Struggle Heroes, and gone as far as using his image for campaign posts in the South America, the first non-racial campaign in 1964, in a campaign in 1994. Mandela says of the Budwinko, they had to kill him to prolong of the life of a parchment. He was a good man, don't get me wrong. He died of 30 years old. Somebody shot him. But let me say to this, man. This whole Black Panther movie, this whole black consciousness has come from this man. And I'm gonna say to this, we need to make up our mind that, we're not gonna risk our lives getting killed, getting murdered like most like Caucasians. Let's be for real here. I respect Stephen Pinko, but this whole black conscious shit. No respect to him. I look up the guy, but this stuff that what we're talking about, man. So I get what you're saying. I never called myself black conscious because some of our people ain't gonna take this leadership seriously. It used to be a time we took it seriously, but now we look at it as a joke. Now, since when? Since when Black Power movement ever used to power the whole as a people? Since when? See, we start thinking like white counterparts. We don't think like that. We really don't think like that, but we need to start thinking like that because unfortunately it's ridiculous. Before I wrap this up, before I go, there's a video and I'm gonna play this because it proves that black people act just like Caucasian and Caucasian act just like blacks. It proves my damn point all the time. It proves my point. But I'm going to find it. You mean to tell me there's no black Caucasians? You damn straight they are. You damn straight as are. It's black Caucasians running around this motherfucker. And blacks and whites been messing with each other for years, so what else is new? People try to act as if like this is something new. This is nothing new. This has been going on quite some times. But they forbid to talk about it. I'm gonna say to this, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad, but I will find it, man. I just think it's fucking ridiculous. This whole black conscious shit that everybody loves to talk about. Oh, we're conscious. Conscious my ass. What conscious for whom? Who conscious to assume? I think my people don't realize they're being used as just as much as a slur campaign, just as much as whites does. But for some reason, we won't look at it. We don't want to look at it. We don't want to deal with that. But you got to ask yourself, it is true. Like this video right here, a little black girl told the mom, do you think you're Caucasian? And that's true. There are black people do think they're, especially black women. They're the only race of women trying to look more is European, certain European beauty and beauty standard beauty of European features. But they know they can never get that eye color, that hair color. Who got it? Europeans. No other people don't got it. Just like they say white parents and black parents. Parents is parents. They always compare themselves all the time. And this stuff right here. Why do white girls date black men? That's a dumb question. Maybe because we love women or just black women. I mean, white women just dating black men just to piss off their parents. Because they told them not to do this, not to do that. So I'm going to tell the all white brothers and sisters, why are you telling your daughter? Because she's going to do it anyway. Just like there are white guys dating black women. I mean, it's. I don't get the mindset some of us have. But guess what? Whites think the same way. But here, listen to this, man, because it's show you how people are. But it proves the point that we're no different than Caucasian. Caucasian no different than us. We're just as much as the same as actually the same. That's all. The only difference is certain skin tone and certain hair type and certain body features and no features. But we're all humans, even though we treat each other like we act like we subhuman. We civilize not treat anybody to be a human being. Get the fuck out of here. Please listen to this.
I think so. You think you Caucasian? What? Yeah, you think you Caucasian? You better. Do you think you Caucasian? Do you think you Caucasian? Why you got some white hair? Oh my goodness, Lord Jesus, this is my hair, right? Why do you have white hair? Like you think you're Caucasian? Right, this is blonde hair. Why do you think you Caucasian? Get out of here, right? You think you're Caucasian? No, get out. You don't think you're Caucasian. You're brown. You think you're Caucasian? Right, I know what color I am. You think you're Caucasian? No, I do not think I'm Caucasian. You think you're Caucasian? I just said no. Well, I think you are. I don't think I'm Caucasian, right? Why do you have white hair? It's blonde hair. It's not white. Why do you have white hair? You was African America. What's you doing white hair? Right, you better get on my face. First of all, it's called African American, not African America. I know what I am. Because you know, Caucasian. You think you're Caucasian? I don't think I'm Caucasian. Well, why do you have Caucasian hair? Oh. Little girl, you better Caucasian your butt out of my face. I know what color I am. Well, you should not be wearing Caucasian hair. Right, this is not Caucasian hair. That's in your hair. Right, I don't think I'm Caucasian. I know who I am, okay, little girl? Asian is white. Okay, what am I right? If I know where you are. What am I? African what? African America. African America. And I know that. First of all, I'm not American Bank, okay? Okay, so let's clear it up. I'm African American. Why do you have white hair on? Right. Black people can wear white hair too, okay? All Caucasians is not wearing blonde hair, honey. So not.
Man, I don't know what she talking about. Yeah, that's true in some sense. But this is sad. This is sad in so many words. There are a lot of sisters right now who do have this mindset. I'm gonna say this to black women, women in general, white women too. White women done it as well, trying to get butts implants, breast implants, and lip implants, trying to look like, you know, featured as a featurement of a black woman, and then you got a black woman trying to look like a European, and European sexual and European woman. Be proud whatever God made you. And I'm gonna say this to white women. Be proud of it. If you got a flat ass, you got a flat ass. If women, I'm black sister, you got a big butt, you got a big butt. Be proud of whatever God made you. Why are you trying to be something you're not? I can't stand people like that, but I can understand everybody trying to be something that they can't expect, they can never be. They hate what they become. They don't love who they are, who they be. And it's sad. It really is. Seeing that the mother trying to say that every white person they have no blonde hair. I don't think so, because frankly, she never been to Europe. See, I'm gonna say this: the term Caucasian is come from John Anneman Blumenbach, because he believed that Caucasian are the most beautiful race of people in the world. He believed that Georgians and Georgian and Germans are the most beautiful race and the loveliest race, because it comes from that great flood of the Noah's children, and they believed that all Noah's children was white, and I say that's bullshit. They know damn well every damn Noah's children is not all white. Some. That's for Chapet. That's the white race. Ham is the black race. Sham is the Asian race. I'm gonna say this, man. You know, I see why they got the mindset of some black women, and white women guilty of this too, because the first thing they think of black women, they think with a big want a ghetto booty. When black women get a ass, that shit is nasty and disgusting. But white woman has it. Oh, she just downright and beautiful. What? It's a trip, is it? You got black men thinking that people hate them, that white males hate them because they can produce between their legs. They can get more women. I'm going to say, brothers, don't fall for that shit right there. That's what y'all get your ass in trouble in the first place. I never play that type. That I got an African mandingo-ness. That shit, I hate when brothers think that. And I hate when white dudes think that the more big thought of a brain, big thought of the head, they think they the great thinkers, great inventors. White guys, males do think that. They do think like that in their mind. In some ways, there's some truth for that. But annually, that's not true. Not every white person got blonde hair. That's true. You got the brunettes, you got the blonde, and you got the redheads. You would think some people would get this. It's sad. It's sad. You know, people fail to realize that. Look at this. Hear this comment. It's Angel 96. You guys know that there are black women with that type of hair, right? I had a black friend whose hair is actually bone straight, and black people also have a blonde hair, which that's true. That's true in some ways. Y'all ignorant as fuck. Y'all don't care about black women. Stay true to her roots. You guys only cared about the blame and judge of the black woman. So also stop using her daughter to support y'all racist statements. Unless you mix with European. Let's be honest. How many black people you know actually have some blonde hair? Let's be honest, unless they mix with European blood somewhere, but oh yeah, but we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about it. Now, don't get me wrong. Some were born with it because, come on, let's be honest. Let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. There's no way two black people. I've been hearing this from blacks. I always say that two black people could produce a white baby. But two white people can't produce no black baby. It might be some truth to that. I don't know. Maybe not. But there's two white couples have a black daughter, and some say, "Wait a minute, that's impossible." See, this is what's wrong with the color system. A lot of blacks and whites believe, especially whites, they believe in that stuff, man. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad as hell. Just like there are whites out there thinking of AIDS, they think of black people getting AIDS infected by the damn monkey blood. It costs a fucking vaccine. They create that AIDS mint to control the Asian man. See, this is what I'm talking about. This whole Black Lives Matter. I never use that phrase because what Black Lives Matter are they talking about? See, that sounds like them racist ass white supremacists trying to say every white lives is always right. If always right of white life is nothing. It ain't white. What nothing ain't white for white lives are matter. Whites will never be matter with white life. I mean, it sounds funny. I don't say this to whites and blacks, especially white people. Stop buying this damn color system. Same thing, blacks. Stop buying this color system too. And Asian. You got Asians trying to straighten their eyes for they won't look like they Asian, for they can look more westernized. Because let's be honest, Asians consider themselves as Europeans, even though they're yellow. It's close to black, right? Or yellow. Latino is not a race. It's a cultural heritage. I'm going to say this before, and I'm going to say this again. It's sad, man. It's sad that we live in a world like that. And that's just the way it is. But I'm gonna give you I'll play this last bit. After this, I'm done. Here's this last video because I'm gonna wrap this up. Here's this video. All right.
They used the black man as a shield to block any criticism for the horrors they were conducting. The majority of our people today are like Caucasians. I say black people today are no different than white people. We've adopted their ways of thinking. We've adopted their ideas. We've adopted their religions. And we did this because
Stop buying this damn color system. They make me sick with that stuff, man. It's all bullshit. Why has they been lying to? But they don't. Oh. And we get. I look at the term Caucasian. I said, you mean to tell me they come from all the way from the goddamn Caucasus Mountains? I said, goddamn. Oh. I see why they think like that. Oh yeah, blacks are the new whites. They act like white people. It is. If you talk to a white man, the way he talk, if he got some white blood in him, but we ain't gonna never admit it. Oh no, because you think that whites ain't gonna accept him. Some will, some won't. And you got whites are the new blacks. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now a white person want to be a nigga now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Even Asians, they're like, what the hell? Things changed. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been switched. You got women act like dudes now. You got men act like women.
Because basically they still have their own ways for the white man. Well, that is for your black Christians. Basically, every one of you are Uncle Sam just Negroes. It's true. I'm sorry. You may not like it, but the truth is the truth. And I'm going to tell you a story. A true story. A little over 400 years ago, the first slave ship came to America with African slaves on it. And it was called the Good Ship Jesus. Go look it up. It's true. This is history, man. The Good Ship Jesus was the first to bring African slaves over here, but it was not the last. Many other ships followed. And those of our ancestors who were lucky enough to actually make it over here, they were tortured and raped and murdered. Some of them tortured and murdered some of the others just to make an example about what happens to you if you fight God. Their families were torn apart, never to see each other again, and then they were put back-breaking labor day after day. The money could possibly match into their bodies gave out. And believe it or not, there were actually a few people back then that said, hey, this is a bad idea. We should not enslave our fellow human beings. And the slave masters said, we have a right to do this. We have a religious right. Because the Bible tells us it's okay. And then they open this book of ancient
Who sold it to them? Stop whining. Stop bitching. Stop blaming Jews. Stop blaming blacks. Stop blaming whites. Blame yourself. And blame for everybody in the been Stop blaming Latino. I said, man, I don't understand this, man. I'm just shaking my head. And you got these women dumb as hell. I said, I ain't gonna say a word. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I ain't gonna say a word. She don't know about it. She just don't know. I said, this is what I'm saying. All this shit, it's just, I ain't gonna lie, color system did a good job in our society. I ain't gonna lie to you. It did a good job.
The Bible is very clear. Slavery is fine. And before you guys even start thinking that it was the Old Testament and it no longer counts with the New Testament changed everything, that was the New Testament for you. Slaves obey your earthly masters with deep respect and fear. Serve them as sincerely as you would serve Christ. Ephesians 6:5. And about 1 Timothy 6:1 and 2. Christians were slaves should give their masters full respect. So the name of God and his teachings will not be shamed. Go look it up. Even the New Testament is very clear. Not a single place in this Bible anywhere does it condemn slavery. In fact, it condones it over and over and over again. That's why you got black women, like I said, with natural hair now, running with the beat, mixing in tea, talking to you, acting whiter than white people, walking around with an attitude. As soon as you say something about race, the nigga woman got her mouth. These type of nigga women got their mouths turned up. They don't want you to mention anything about race because they don't want they want that to just go away, you know, because they're gonna choose to be with the beast and you know, in that whole artificial mind frame. They don't want you to say anything about race or you know, our people. You don't have to say anything about race. It could be something as much as our people come together. They don't have to mention the beast. They don't have a problem with that. But meanwhile, they don't have a problem with this, the supremacy of the beast in society. They don't have no problem with their good word. They'll be discriminated against, talked down to anybody. They don't have anything to say about this. The minute you stand up for yourself to speak against that or about our people coming together, they got a problem with that. Y'all picked up this mental lower degenerate ideas and y'all ran with it. Y'all lived with them like a virus today. The majority of the black race. You got the nigga woman putting damn blonde weaves and wigs and perms all over her head because she ashamed of her head. Then on the other side of the coin, you got these black women wearing their hair natural, where they don't want to comb their goddamn hair. It's just, and they use terminology like nap, which they got from the white man. But that was a weird him saying that your hair look crazy, wild and weird. Y'all think it's too better, man. And that's like a black woman just here, so-called still educated black woman walking around with her hair looking aka nappy, unkept, all wild. In fact, and she's with the beast and his people and whatnot. She's their black friend. She's their billow pad-headed friend. You understand? She's trying to talk like them. She's trying to act like them. She's trying to be like them. You know, you niggas are like, the white man is like the damn ventriloquist, and you niggas are like the wooden black.
Yeah.
You've been sitting on his goddamn lap for 400 years with his hand up your back, pulling your mouth. Got you niggas in the pulpit with had Jesus Christ up there, all the white Jesus and all that. Like I said, skillfully turning you into black Caucasians. Not even Jesus himself ever said a single bad word about slavery. In fact, this is what he said. The servant will be severely punished. For though he knew his duty, he refused to do it. But people were not aware that they're doing wrong, which may be punished lightly. So even according to Jesus, even if you didn't know you were doing wrong, if you're a servant or a slave, you can still be punished. That's the words of Jesus himself. Not a single word from Jesus ever denounces slavery, even in the slightest. And this is exactly the excuse that the slave traders and slave masters used for the brutality of their slaves. They used the Bible as a shield to block any criticism for the horrors they were conducting. And then black American Christians, they came to your ancestors with this bullshit. And they beat them and they tortured this into their brain. They gave them no choice to believe it. And you can imagine at first they must have thought it was total bullshit. They have to say what's like, so you're telling me a snake talk and then God impregnated a version of himself so he could sacrifice himself to himself to forgive us of the shit that he condemned us to begin with? And the slave masters were like, whoosh, whoosh. They're like, whatever, dude, talking snakes, version of this, whatever, dude, just fucking calm down, wait a little bit, dude. It's all good, man. You can imagine it was beating their hand, generation after generation after generation. They were tortured, terrorized, lived in fear constantly. And so eventually they had no choice but to believe it. And then once they believed it, they started spreading it to their children, generation after generation after generation, until they come to you, modern day black American Christians. And you're still teaching this shit to your other black fellow human beings. I'm sorry to be able to tell you this, but that makes you an Uncle Tom House Negro. How could it not? You're spreading the exact film that was used to keep your people enslaved to begin with. The excuse that was used to enslave you. And it's still used to enslave you to this very day. Follow the rappers, look like Jesus, right back when they met again. You niggas had no problem with that. Creating black Caucasians. Creating people who are no longer in tune with themselves. People who are trying to act like and be like the opposite of who they are, or the beast. Creating your black Caucasians. You understand? You hate who you are naturally. And you live in this existence with woolly hairs growing up natural hair. That's a hell that's hell to you. You don't like your nappy head. Because the white man, you got nappy ass head. You understand? He said your hair is funny. It ain't right. It don't look like his, so of course it ain't right. You catch this roster thing. Well, in the roster thing, anybody could be a damn roster. You catch like black Caucasians. Because you accept the Asian, you accept everybody. It's all love, one love, right? That means y'all black Caucasians, y'all all together. Because you say you hate your head. You don't like your head. You don't like how your hair comes out of your head. You think that that's wrong. No, you're wrong. That's right. You're the only thing that's wrong. Your mind is wrong. Because you appear, your true God is the beast. And he said your hair was wrong, so you know, he said, man, my hair is wrong. I don't like how my hair is growing out of my head. I don't really wear my hair natural. I don't like how it looks. Who made you not like how it looks? See, that was your fault. There was anything wrong with it. Wasn't anything wrong with it. He told you it was something wrong with it. So now your head's something wrong with it. So that proves that you think with his mind. You don't think with your own mind. You think it's ugly. Your natural hair is ugly. You understand? I got more respect for them because at least they don't ride with their own natural image. They're not going to try to be like you. They'll wear their own hair. They'll be themselves. That's why they succeed in the world. They'll be their real selves. You know, not just black people. You trying to be them. And they just trying to be themselves. You understand? You want to run with niggas with dreads. Well, a lot of these niggas with dreads, all they want is that long flowing hair like the white man. They just want a black version of it. Real talk. Real talk. You niggas want your hair to flow down your shoulders like the damn white man. That's why y'all do that dread thing. You want a long flowing hair mixed with shape your hair in the wind. Our hair ain't supposed to do that. That's why you understand? But that's what you niggas want. You understand? That's what y'all want. Y'all want to be like these people. You know, y'all want to be like these people. It's right. They love the white man.
Any more questions? Okay, that'd be all. It's your boy Domination. This is Back in the Basics. Chugging the Deuce. This is how we do text, baby. Until next time, all right? All right. Peace. I'm out. All right. Peace. I'm out. Peace.